trekking across the cosmos. It's something that I've been wanting to do, is have an all-in-one astronomy app, and I'm still working on it. It's not really done, but if you see across the bar beside Cosmic Radar, those I click on those for different pages. Now, when I'm in this mode, sometimes it takes like 2 or 3 minutes before to change pages. So I hope when I get to finally release it, it won't take that long. Now, as you see, we're online. Let me tell you a bit about this app. It takes the data from NASA, Hubble, and James Webb telescopes. So what we're seeing here is what NASA sees. Now, if we spot any UFOs, well, you know what the American government is like. They'll keep it hush-hush. But you may witness one for yourself. You never know what's going to happen one day. So this one is just the general radar with the stars and constellation. I am going to add a feature on here, is for you to be able to put in your address, so you can see your own stuff at your destination. As you can see there, we've got the Big Dipper. Yeah, this is a bit too late for me to read all of them, but we can turn the labels off too. Now, as you see, bingo. Or you can have them on. It's entirely up to you, which is a good feature, which I do like, because then you can get used to spotting the different planets or stars on your own. Now, here is the star chart. Now, okay, so here. So actually, you see, you got a star chart of what the radar is going through. Now, we've got an identified source of X447. Not sure what that means yet. Uncharted field. Okay, so there is some uncharted field in different galaxies and whatnot. So the identified source of X447. Okay, here we got frequency, so we're up in the 44 gigahertz band. Yeah, I wish this was a little bit darker for me to actually read. Okay, so here we go. Source of the telescope. Not sure what that's saying there. I need to get a magnifying glass, I think. Got your timestamp. And this here is near IR 46 UM, so that's probably the name of a star. Now we come back down here. We got a graph of what we're seeing. And again, it's like the unidentified X447. Then we got a GRB 230815A. Now we've got a nebula, M42 Orion Nebula. And the nebula is a star that has been named in another constellation. Then we got a PSR J04374175. That's the pulsar. And FRB 2024014. I can't read what's on the bottom there because it's too light. I wish I could find a way to lighten those up. Now, I am going to add Another feature on here, which I haven't done so yet, is your location. So when you first boot up the app for the first time, it will ask you your location, blah, 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 blah. So that way, wherever you are in the world, you can see a lot of stuff, which will be totally different than what I'm seeing. Okay, now. Okay, so that was quick. Yeah, see, he's asking me for my location. Okay, now, this is meteor showers and radio signals is not exactly what this page is. I gotta, again, change that page to worldwide observatories. Now, if we go here, click on that one. Okay, come on. Oh, that's my location. Okay. Okay, so right there we got the Green Bank Telescope Radio Observatory, USA, from 0.01 to 116 gigahertz. Now, I have found out that I can tap into these radio telescopes from different observatories around the world. So I am going to update this, and in the final release you'll be able to look through the observatory telescopes. Now, most of these pages on here will allow you to download what you see into a PDF file. Yeah, see, here we go. This is now showing up. So while we're waiting for that, we got, okay, all events. Okay, so now we got that for meteor showers, radio signals, and all events. Okay, let's see, this took a little bit longer. Now this is the Achieved Signals page. Now as you can see, it says download report. It will automatically download into a PDF file. So that way, okay, what do we have under there? Anything? What about here? Okay, so I'm not sure how this calendar is working. I'll gotta work on this a little bit. But here, you got identified source X447, James Webb Telescope, and normally, okay, and then unverified. Okay. Now we got the GRB 230815 NASA feed, gamma ray burst unidentified. M42 Orion Nebulous, Hubble Telescope, nebula emission unverified. So I don't know what these unverified things are. I've got to check into this a little bit more. Because like I said, this is far from finished. Then we got the PSR, JO473-4715, is Chandra. Now I guess that must be one of the observatories, I'm not sure. And it's showing a pulsar, unverified. And then we have FRB 202-40114, NASA feed, fast radio burst, unidentified. So what this app is actually going to be doing is also searching for radio signals across the galaxies. And you know, you don't know what you're going to pick up, but if you pick up any radio signals, you will actually see it on here. But I've still got a lot of changes to do on that one. Okay, come on. Like I said, I hope when this release version comes out, the pages will change quickly. Yeah. Come on. Okay. Signal comparison. Unidentified source, X-447 anomaly, GR8-230815A gamma ray burst. And again, no, that's not the one. Unidentified source, X-447 James Webb Telescope on 44.200 gigahertz. 63 over 100, I guess, is like where the location is. Now, I'm not sure what this... Oh. Okay, I guess this was taken on the 8th of the 1st, 2026 at 3:30 a.m. Now, I'm not 100% sure what these different bars are. But I'll look more into that. So now the GRB 230815A gamma ray burst. NASA feed 95.5 gigahertz, 88 over 100, which I believe is the location on where this gamma ray burst is. And again, I would like to be able to lighten all this dull wording up so we can actually see it. But I believe this little bar across there is the gamma ray bar and what it looks like. And then you come down here, unidentified source, X477B and GRB 230815A. So now this is the frequency profile of this unknown source. And see, there's another feature I want to add on to this too. If you find a star that has no name, there's going to be an option on here on you being able to name your own star. Intensity profile. I think that's like 0 to 100. I'm not 100% sure. Again, that's way too like. Okay. So, the blue is the frequency A. The B is the yellow frequency. And then A is, the blue frequency. Now, we've got frequency. Okay, now, metric delta. A, where it's transmitting on 44.20 gigahertz. B, 95.50 gigahertz. And then intensity is 63. And the bottom one is 88. So you can actually see a bit of a difference down there. And then here, we've got minus 51.3 gigahertz. I don't know how you can get a minus frequency. That is actually something new to me. Again, something that's got to be looked into. And then negative 25B is stronger, which is, these orange ones here. Yeah, and then we got, and that was the different bands. So now we go to our next page. God, you can make a cup of coffee when for that page to pop up. Okay, now we go to dictation overview. Again, like I said, I can't see. I think it says something like something signal, but I'm not 100% sure, which is 5. And again, this is 5. I gotta try and find a way to make those labels brighter. But apparently it's an O'Malley reading. And here we got the signals per month and by type. So that must be the anomaly. That's got to be the 5. That's got to be the 5. I'm not sure what the last two are. Oh, okay, so the green's anomaly. Blue is fast radio burst. Navy blue, gamma ray burst. Gold would be nebula emission. And then the pink is the pulsar. Okay, well that's funny. I just clicked on, scrolled something up and got some more information on August 26th and anomaly 1, that radio burst 1, gamma ray burst 1, nebula emission 1, and pulsar 1. So that's interesting. Now we come to our next page. Okay, perfect. Now this is our signal dashboard. Right here you can actually generate your own monthly report, and I believe it will save it as a PDF file. Now that's 5, not sure what that is, because again, the writing is too light. So now we got the NASA feed, and I'm not sure what that is, but whatever it is, it's 0%. And daily section activity, this will show you what the activity is when you're viewing the cosmos. Oh, okay, signal intensity over time, which is the sine wave. And it shows, I don't know how I did that. August 1st, 3:30 a.m., intensity is 63. Then we've got, I think, 81.22 gigahertz? No. Not sure what that is. And then we've got August 1st. Let me see if I can actually. Yeah, see? Oh. Yeah, here we go. We got 1.01.22, I think it's. I don't know if that's AM. The next one, August 1st, 0210. Oh, AM. I think these are times in AM, yeah. And then we got the August 1st at 5:12, I guess, AM and so forth. So yeah, so this is August 1st, 10:30 AM, intensity 63. So which is good. Now down here, flag anomalies. I guess that's a feature that you can click on. Okay, I don't know, it didn't do anything. Okay, so now we got our signal, identified source X-447, telescopes of James Webb, type anomaly, intensity 63. Okay, so the direction is 127.8 degrees, and the other one is negative 33 something. I can't read the rest of it because it's got that chat to edit. I wish that I was able to do a full preview of this app where I wouldn't have, you know, any problems and everyone can see what's going on. Okay, now we got our meteor shower radar. So now you come down here and you actually have a look where all these meteor showers are, you know, in different galaxies, you know, different star systems, which is actually pretty good. And this is the area where the meteor showers are, which is like 48, Cassiopeia, 48.00 degrees over 58.00 degrees. And then we got like Perseus. Okay, now on August the 12th and 13th, we have, I think that's ZMR, I don't know, 100. Okay, so then the next one, which I'm not sure what it says, but it's 109p over Swift Tuttle, 48 degrees. And then we got 58 degrees, and the direction is 58.00 and negative 176.0 degrees. So what happens if I activity now? Okay. I don't know if that's working or not. Again, it's, like I said, still in the testing procedure. Now, there's a place here where you can write your own, there you go, write your own notes for investigations. And then once you've got your notes done, whether you write your investigation notes or not, again, you can save this whole page as a PDF file, which is good. Because this is the whole idea of the app, is to save any information or data that you might have witnessed. Okay. Now, this is the Comet and Space Charts radar. So as you can see, we got quite a few comets there. Comets on, okay, so now that's switched off the comets. Put that back on. And then, orbits. Okay. Yeah, orbits off, orbits on. So I guess this is where the comets are orbiting. There you got your star chart. We got SC/2023 A3 TSUCHINSHAN. Don't tell me how to pronounce it because it looks like Russian. But Atlas. So I guess the star chart is some sort of atlas. Now we got an uncharted field at 230.00 to negative 5.00 degrees. Now, this atlas here is, okay, periodic long period comet. Okay, so what happens if I turn that off? Okay, that doesn't turn off. Okay. Now, 2024-0927, negative 80,000, long period year. Now, again, I can't read what's above the 3 or above the 230 degrees. And again, on the minus 5 degrees. I probably could if I had a magnifying glass, but like I said, these words should not be that dull where I can't read them. So there you go. Again, a spot down there for an investigator's note. Save as a PDF, and you can save that whole page as a PDF for your investigations. Now, this is a signal track radar. Okay, so let's turn those off. Well, that's interesting. We've got fails on, I think. Well, that's interesting down there. Constellation on. Oh, that's trails. Constellation on and planets on. So you can actually adjust those to whatever position you want prior to your investigation. Okay. Then we got... Okay, then there's your star chart of what was on the radar. Okay. Now we got FRB 202 40114, Cygnus 301.20 degrees over 40.70 degrees. Again, I can't read what's on top of there because of being too light. All right. So now we've got NASA feed FRB 202401114, first radio burst. Okay, source telescope is NASA feed, frequency 1.400 gigahertz, intensity 91/100, special something, 21 centimeters hydrogen. And again, the coordinates are 301.20 over 40.7020 degrees. And then at the bottom is the timestamp. 8/1/2026 is 1:22 a.m. Okay. So you got your notes there, and I believe where that button is underneath the chat to edit, I believe that one there is, after you make your notes, it will save the whole page as a PDF file. Yeah, see, this is what I hate. It takes too long to get across this. Okay, now we got alien life form radar. Now, let me explain this, because some people think that I'm in contact with the aliens. I talk to them. Now, alien life form radar doesn't mean that there are live aliens out in space, which I'd be very surprised if there weren't. But this alien life form radar will also tell you what's on a different planet or a different star, and if they have like water, trees and that, well, that is a life form on a particular planet. So I thought this one here would be, very interesting. Because if NASA spots a UFO, you can guarantee the government will put it away. You never even hear about it. Like Project Blue Book. Again, there's the star chart. Europa sub-ice blow signature. Uncharted field, 314.00 degrees over minus 11.00 degrees. Again, the location, I think of one of those alien life planets. Now, Europa sub-ice biosignature. Is that confirmed? Oh, okay, so this one comes up. If it's confirmed, I don't know if you can switch it on or switch it off, but it doesn't seem to do anything, so it must be something the app comes up with. Okay, so it's a Mc orbital, 314 degrees, minus 11 degrees. Location is 0.000044 Ly. What that location means, I don't know. That I'm going to have to look up, because some of the stuff that I have actually created on here blows my mind away. And then I think that's biogenics, 78%. Status is confirmed. Okay. Reoccurring methane hydrogen imbalance beneath Europa's icy crust, constant with subsurface microorbital, metabosom. Now, again, the ice on one of these planets, again, is an alien life form, because it is some sort of life for, a particular planet, particular star. You can write your investigation notes there, and again, you can save this whole page as a PDF. So now, okay, now we got a UFO sighting radar. As you can see, lots of UFOs, boom, 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 boom. But, you see, a UFO doesn't mean it's going to be a spaceship. It could be a comet, could be a meteor shower, could be an asteroid. Oh, that's another thing I'm going to put in too, is an asteroid radar. Now, if we click that, see, the trails are off, so you don't know where these UFOs are going, so we turn it back on. Okay, well, that's interesting. That one didn't do too much, didn't know. Oh, well. Okay. So, as you can see, somewhere among the cosmos, we've got UFOs flying around. Like I said, it doesn't mean it's a UFO spaceship. It's like a comet, asteroid, meteor shower. Those will all be classified as UFO, sightings, pretty much. And then again, you got the star chart. This is where we're looking at right now. That's our location to what we see in the radar. Now, Roswell Debris Field, Leo 165.00 over 33.00. Now, Roswell Debris Field, disk craft. Okay, so a disk craft probably means that's a UFO spaceship. And again, all this information is real time from NASA, John Webb, and the Hubble telescopes, plus other places around the globe. Now, the date was 1947-07-08. That's when the spaceship crashed in Roswell, New Mexico, USA. It came as 42 light years, a disk, and I don't know what that's on top, but it's 165 degrees and 33 degrees. So, what does that do? Anything? No. Okay. And again, you can write your investigation notes there. Save there again as a PDF file. So like I said, I've still got a lot of work to do on this, so feel free to leave any comments, and maybe you might want to add something that you like to see on here that I can probably do. Okay, so this is it. Until the next update video. Have a good one, everybody.